I'm sorry. The following Middle-earth battle report contains out-of-date references to the Vanquishers of the Necromancer that some viewers may find offensive. I know it's no excuse, but it was filmed during a time when such references represented a different attitude to the legendary Legion. If you feel like you'll be triggered by such references, please do comment, like, share and subscribe, and leave the room while the video plays on YouTube. I'll be back at the end of the video to explain more, but in the meantime, here's an exciting montage of footage which showcases the battle report to be actually a really good watch. Thank you for watching.
Crap. This is not going quite as planned.
Lose, I'm dead, but if I win, I think I might be in for a chance. All to play for.
Stabbing 3 mites on a wound.
Fair enough. Unresistible banishment power.
I think that's easier than me winning the fight.
So welcome to another Battle Games in Middle-earth YouTube video, and we've got our good friend Tim. Hello, Tim.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, and welcome again to the channel. Last time you were here, you were playing Easterlings, and you beat them with your Rohan. Today we've got something a little bit different, because everyone keeps saying that the Vanquishers of the Necromancer Legendary Legion is impossible to beat, but I think it's possible. What do you think?
Yes, I think we may have twigged on some of the weaknesses.
Right, so first of all, we've got the 3 Vanquishers. And so we've got Saruman, the White, we've got Galadriel, Lady of Light, and we've got Elrond, Master of Rivendell. And I mean, I don't know if you know many of the special rules, but they've got piles and piles of special rules that mean they can cast in combat, the wizards get 3 attacks in combat, all these sorts of things. I mean, do you think they are a little bit broken, or are you sort of withholding judgment just yet?
Certainly everyone that I know who has played against them has found the experience to be an unpleasant one, whether they just sap the fun as well as the will. I don't know. They look like they're one of those armies that's going to be very strong in certain scenarios, maybe not so good in others, but at the same time just seem to be, they've always got another trick up their sleeve, and that just makes it a little bit disappointing to play against. When all your cunning plans, they seem to have something special and fancy up their wizard sleeves.
Indeed. Well, you talk about sapping will. The things that they're not going to be able to sap are the amber from these guys. So we've got with us Treebeard, the mighty Tree Ent, Beachbone, and Quick Beam. And we believe, or I certainly believe, that these might be the hard counter at 500 points. So neither list is exactly 500 points, but we're pretty close. I think these could be the hard counter because, Tim, they take away a lot of the magical powers.
That is true, and it should be known as well that this is maybe not the optimum points level. The Vanquishers list seems to be fairly meaty between 600 to 800, your standard tournament size. They don't, like an Eagles list, certain points levels you're having a gap because you can't fill those points. But yes, the Ents here have stripped away a lot of the powers of the Legendary Legion, and also a lot of the magic spells that the 3 mages we have here have got. The special rules that the Ents have means a lot of the spells I would normally be able to use have no effect or reduced effects, taking me down to a very small, from the whole list of spells these chaps normally have that I'd normally write over a couple of pages, I'm down to a very small number of effective spells that against the highly resistant to magic Ents will be even less effective.
Absolutely. So they've got a special rule that means that they can't be moved or moved against their will or prevent them from moving, basically, spells. So it means no compels, no commands, no moving with Sorcerous Blast, which is quite important. You still get the hit, but generally pretty resistant, and they're fearless as well, so they don't care about the scary bubbles. The one thing that is still in effect is the Lady of Light does stop them from throwing their very strong stones, but generally These guys are pretty hard to beat. So we've got, I think it was 480 or thereabouts points of Ents, and the same with the Vanquishers. And as Tim says, maybe they'd be better off with the Radagast and the Slay, which is somewhere near 700 points, and that might be an easier counter to these guys in normal conventions. But I think this is the way to beat the Vanquishers. Let's put our money where our mouth is.
Something is about to happen that hasn't happened for an age. On the borders of Fangorn, the Vanquishers of the Necromancer are wandering the woods, but sensing the filth approaching the tabletops of Middle-earth strategy battle game tournaments everywhere, the Ents are marching to war. They're hoping to clear the filth once more. The game is Lords of Battle, one that the Vanquishers tend to do fairly well at, but so do the Ents. Let's crack on with deployment. After rolling to deploy first, the Ents go for the centre in a large formation, while the Vanquishers, after going second, deploy hiding in the woods, with particularly Elrond out of sight, but certainly not out of mind.
It's a 3. That's a 6. So clearly you're going for the weaker of the 3 Ents by deploying over here.
Yes. That's the idea. These two have only got 1 fate. We are going to use our limited collection of spells, our Sorcerer's Blast, probably not going to be very handy, mainly our Galadriel Banishment to try and chip stuff, and then eventually use her massive, mega, channeled and resistible Banishment to get rid. I don't really feel confident enough to chuck it on turn 1. But if I can get rid of 1 Ent before the clash, that would be excellent for me.
Excellent.
But I don't want to pop out too far and get 3 stones chucked to me, but we'll live with that, won't we? 12 inches away. Out she pops, and she will cast her banishment on this chap here.
Right, so what are you rolling?
Just 1 dice with my free.
Just a free one.
Will. I've got the Saruman for the reroll if I need it, so I may as well keep it. I'm merely after forcing you to spend that. Or whatever, so hoping for 6s really. That'll do, 5's good enough.
Right, so I have the I don't get a free, this is just the banishment, isn't it? So I get the free one. I don't get any free resistant to magics because I don't have that. So I'm just going to spend the free one and see what happens. So 4. Is it worth the might? Probably not at this point. So, Thingy's got a wound.
It's an early loss, but Quick Beam is strong enough and resilient enough to last a bit longer. I'm not too panicked.
So he chalks off a wound, and that's great. And I'll waddle on Elrond as well, keeping them in their little sort of 3-inch collection of bubbles. Because while they don't get a lot of the Vanquisher special rules aren't really applicable now. The Saruman reroll, the Elrond banner effect, and the Galadriel blinding lights are all useful for me.
Beachstone can move 8, but he's not going to do that yet because that would be silly. So we'll go. Quick Beam can move 8. Sorry, Beachstone can't. And then Treebeard will go to there. That leaves 1 to throw a stone on a 6. We shall see what happens though. So we've got a fairly clear line of sight there. Oh, is it worth the might? It's not worth the might. Close but no cigar.
I would have done the might there.
I don't think so. Because I've still got a wound. It'll be a 3 to wound, and then not necessarily enough. Turn 2 priority. Oh, you knocked me into a 5. Right, so me first, anything to declare?
No.
The last march of the Ents, I guess. Let's crack on. Go towards you. So we'll get this guy is going to go to there. Treebeard is going to go to there. And then Quick Beam is going to stay still so I can throw the stone again.
You hope.
I do hope, yes.
I'm too far away to get anywhere with the moving. I am highly tempted to run away behind the trees because I need to maximise these 3 shots. It's very much like a scoot and shoot at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously when I'm hiding behind here, I can't see the wood for the trees. So we'll start off with another shot with the Galadriel. You didn't use your will, did you, last turn?
No.
Ace. Well, we'll go for the nearest chap. 1 dice, banishment. Goes off on a 3, but to be honest, I'm going to use Saruman's ability thing.
Well,
I'm re-rolling it.
Okay. So it does go off on the 3, which is wild. So you were going for who?
This chap here.
So Beachbone, right? Okay.
If you'd have used the Fate, I would have kept on it. But
yeah.
The mites. The will, sorry. But I may as well chuck it at.
Okay. Fair enough.
One. Is he using just his resist?
He'll just use the free resist he gets from the thingy-majiggy. Hey, he's passed it, so he's
cool.
okay.
So she's going to leg it around the back. Saruman, he is going to throw Sorcerous Blast.
The same character?
At the same one. He will
on a 1.
Re-roll it. It's
on
a 4.
So that should be enough. Well, I see. This is where I have to start actually spending will, isn't it? So it's strength 5, though, isn't it? So I think I'm just going to let that one pop through and see how you roll on your wound roll.
No problem. So it's strength 5 then. So he will be defense 8 off the top of my head. So it's 6s. So channel 1 will get it on 5s next time if I remember. It's a 2, so nothing.
Oh, no, fuck out. That was a good choice on my behalf then.
That's fine. So he's going, his little chap, Elrond, at the back. So that keeps me away from the thrown stone.
Yeah, so I can't see you through the woods. So it's just next turn then.
Brilliant.
Okay. Right. The Vanquishers go first this time on a 5.
Okay, so we're doing a little bit of scenic route now. Saruman will blast Treebeard with the Sorcerous Blast on the 4. Oh, see, you know, they're trying to get the 6, but I'm happy with the hit.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So 4, I think I'm going to spend 1 of Treebeard's will to try and resist on the 4+. Goes off on a 6. Entmoot, Boorah Rum. He gets to keep his will as well. Amazing stuff. Right, so more magic from the Vanquishers.
Yeah, they're carrying on going. So
you can't target Merry and Pippin directly, it says, from shooting or any kind of attack, so that's the way we're going to run it. But it also counteractively means that I don't get to benefit from the resistance to magic.
Galadriel on the hill, casts the banishment.
Excellent.
She is. I should have channeled it, but I don't mind. Got 5.
Ooh.
I'll 5.
Yeah, going with the 5. So I get a free 1 because I'm not a spirit model, and it's just an insta wound, isn't it? So I'm going to spend, and because I didn't spend the other one on the banish, I'm going to spend another one of Treebeard's actual points. So the purple dice is the one that he can potentially keep. Oh, that's going to be a wound. That's going to be a wound.
Be first blood.
Right, so first blood. So Treebeard's lost a wound as well.
Already not long in, and I've lost a wound on 2 Ents, and I forgot to spend some fate this time, but they're still in really good condition, as long as they get there in time.
And Lord Elrond comes up the hill as well to form a little group. Over to you.
Excellent. Right, so I think Treebeard can definitely move along up that hill. He's going to have to. Right, let's do that. So, because it's less than half his height, he can just stroll on up there, I think. So he's going to go to there. And he's only just shy of 6 inches away. What was he? I think he actually might be able to charge Saruman.
That's fine.
I
don't particularly want to charge unless I can get all 3 in.
So he's going to go to there.
Is he quick beam?
He's quick beam, yeah. So he will go into the woods, though. And then the hobbits are going to throw stones because I forgot to do that last turn. It's 8 inches.
From the hobbits?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that enough?
Go on then.
On then.
Not Elrond.
Not Elrond, that's fine. I was going to go for Saruman anyway because he's your leader.
And 6s?
No hits though.
Lovely. Wicked.
Okay. Right.
Let's prioritise.
Priority.
Hey.
Goes. Oh, it's a draw. So who had it last turn? You had it last turn, so it's me.
I think I'll do a heroic move with Sauron.
Sauron. Okay, Saruman. I think it's probably worth counteracting that with a point of might from probably from Treebeard.
Although I can't cut off the Vanquisher's magic with the charge, I need to get stuck into combat, otherwise I'll be doing pretty much nothing, and I don't want them to run away again. So might it is.
1, 2, 3 goes to the evil, which is going to be the Vanquishers because they're an evil, filthy list. It goes to the Entmoot. Boo-rah, run.
Good, okay.
So, Treebeard cannot get Beachbone in there, which is fine. He will, however, launch himself straight into combat, and you'll be defending a barrier. And then Beachbone will go around the edge to there.
Excellent. Into
Elrond, who
Marvellous.
has now had his move cancelled. Mm-hmm. So that means Beachbone will wander through the woods because he's a tree and he doesn't care about woods and go.
That's fine. But I will still end up with a 2-on-3 combat. So that's not the worst thing in the world.
Indeed.
I can cast in combat,
Yeah.
which is going to be handy. I think Elrond striking up will be good enough over there to avoid a birching.
Hey.
Sauron is in combat, but he can still cast.
Yep.
So he will cast Sorcerer's Blast at the far away one.
Gets it on a 1 with a reroll.
Rolls it.
So you haven't used any of your store will yet?
No, not going. I don't think I'm going to actually get the chance. It's gone off on a 4.
Okay. So I have got 1 point of will. I think I'm okay. I'll take the hit for now because it's still in. It's on a It's going to require a 6. Ooh, 3 points of might. No, fair enough.
So the choice now is take Galadriel into Elrond's fight, or I didn't strike, but
You will. No, it's not combat phase yet.
well, given that Galadriel has strike, I will probably take her into this combat here to give
Saruman the chance.
Saruman a chance. I think and also she is fairly tough to kill. So let's do that. And while she's on the move, she is going to chuck the banishment at. I should probably go for this one.
Yeah.
Yes, this chap here.
Beachbone. No, quick beam.
They're so tricky, aren't they?
Yeah, can't quite remember any of them.
I think pointing and saying that one is fine. So the 6, that's lovely.
Ooh, so I get the free one from the being a non-spirit model, but do I want to spend another one? Because he's already lost a wound, so...
I know, remind me I need to channel these in the future. Obviously, if I channel it, then...
It's D3 wounds, isn't it?
It is.
So, 2 dice, I'll do a different colour. The teapot one is going to be the one that I can keep the will on, so I'll spend his only point of will. I get the 6, but it's not on the teapot one, so I am out of will on quick beam.
Excellent.
And but he's narrowly avoided another wound. Excellent. So hobbits, 2 hobbits are going to throw stones at Saruman. No 6s.
Lovely.
Worth a bash. Combat phase.
Strike from Galadriel.
Strike from Galadriel and a strike from Elrond, I'm guessing.
Elrond's is free,
So
but we'll be doing that, yes.
Yeah. Great. Do I want to counter with Treebeard? You've got fight 6 from Galadriel. I'm fight 8. So you've got to get a 3 to beat me. I think this is a good chance to smash you, so I'm going to spend my point of might from Treebeard and call us counter strike as well. And Beachbone.
He does have strike.
Beachbone does, but I don't think. No, Quick Beam doesn't have strike, so he can't do a damned thing about it. He'll just have to hope for the best and spend his might elsewhere. So let's do Elrond first. So do you want to set me a bar?
Strikes.
He strikes up to whatever, 10.
it is now.
So he can smash me and... Right. Oh, he's got the 6. I wouldn't have got it anyway. Oh well.
Right.
So Elrond is looking for... He's strength 4.
Strength 4,
Looking
defense
against-
8. We're looking at 6s with the reroll for the Lords of the West.
Yes, with 1 reroll, yeah. Smash him in. Oh, we got 1 reroll? Still a 3.
I'm
Excellent
not
stuff.
stabbing 3 might on a wound.
Fair enough. If it was to kill him, it might be worth it.
Yeah, probably.
But he's still got 2 wounds and a fate left. So that's a good sign. So the Ents are holding strong.
Excellent.
Then Treebeard and Galadriel will strike.
So, Treebeard.
Oh, Treebeard, he only goes up to fight 9.
Excellent. So I'm looking for a 4. Which I've got.
Well, you've
We're
got
up to
fine.
10.
Excellent. Oh, damn. Right, so I'll set you a bar.
That's fine.
It's a 5. It's not
Okay.
great. I've got the
You might
might if
wanna
I
might
need it. Yeah.
So we're looking for 3 attacks from
3 attacks from each of them, yeah.
and a reroll from the. So do I roll them to kill up the? I can only reroll. So can I reroll 1 in the whole combat, or just the one that belongs to Saruman?
Yeah, 1 in the whole combat, isn't it? Because it's all in combat. Do you want? I was going to say different. Don't mind, you got the 6. I was going to say different colour dice. But
Right.
Okay, you got the 6. You got the 6. So
So even if you might it, I still win the combat.
yeah, because you got the higher fight.
Lovely. So we'll do.
Do you want to do different colours?
I'll do them separately.
Okay. Yeah.
So we'll do Galadriel's first. It's strength 4. So
Yep.
again, I'm looking for 6s, aren't I?
Yeah.
We got 2
Oh
6s.
my god, 2 6s. That's brutal.
And the 1 which is no good. Do you want me to roll his as well?
Yeah, I think so.
God, this is terrible. They're going to win, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to win and going to prove us completely wrong. Saruman doesn't get anything, but he
I've got
could
3
spend.
might. How many might does he need to spend to get the auto kill here?
That's a worrying question.
Because you use 3 points of fate.
I've got 3 points of fate and 2 wounds, so if you spend all your might, then that kills me. Wait, hold on, no, does it kill me?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Plus
No.
2 fate, yeah.
You could fate all 3 and still have a wound, unless you've already taken a wound.
I've already taken a wound.
Oh, we'll kill him then.
Crap.
This is not going quite as planned.
Absolutely devastating blow here to lose Treebeard so early on. All that might gone, all that fate gone in one fell swoop. The Vanquishers really do have some combat prowess.
To kill Treebeard, 2 hobbits then fall off. So do they take some wounds? So they probably do. 2 strength 3 hits each. Fates, he's fine.
Fate saves Merry from falling to his death from the branches.
And then the second wound's on...
Pippin, meanwhile, rises from the dust unscathed.
Well, that could have gone a lot better.
We are certainly proving the strength of the Vanquishers of a Necromancer
Yeah.
in the hands of someone who really doesn't really know what he's doing.
Priority again. Really don't know how I'm going to win now, but okay. Oh, come on! Just when I needed it. I'm gonna have to spend some might then. Quick beam is going to.
Do Merry and Pippin have a point of might?
No, sadly they're completely useless. Luckily I spent a lot. Treebeard didn't have much might left, so I'll have to spend Quick beam's first point of might to call a heroic move.
I will let you perform your heroic move.
Ooh, okay, this is good. So Pippin, Quick beam can get Merry and Pippin. They're not fearless though, are they? Shit. Right, he's going to go for... He's going to have to go for 2 of them. Shit. And then he's going to have to go...
so not fine there.
He's going to go into Elrond.
Yeah.
Terror checks for the hobbits.
Yes,
Going into Galadriel. That's perfect. That's all right. I'll take that. So we'll say that's Pippin. Pippin's going to go for Galadriel. And Merry. 7.
fine.
Yeah, it should be fine.
Yeah.
You get the -1, but into there.
Into the Galadriel.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Because your legion is so annoying and stupid, you get to do magic anyway.
If I can use her magical skills to kill the Ent in combat with Elrond, then he will surely be able to then move.
Yes, that is correct.
So, how much of a detriment is turning scary Galadriel against 2 hobbits into delicate Galadriel. Do you know, I'm tempted, but I think she'll be fine. So we're all in combat, which is a little bit limiting. I can't cast Sorcerer's Blast because I will then fall over. I'll just go for a standard little banishment at Quick Beam, please.
Mm-hmm.
It's the 1. So
you get the reroll for Saruman, and you get a 6. Great. Right, so I get the free 1 because I'm not a spirit. It flashed. It flashed. Well, I'll just have to take the wound, and I'll roll a fate this time, though.
Mm-hmm.
Do I spend the might?
I think so.
I think I do. Yeah,
because otherwise it's a 1. You know, the simple banishment will kill it next turn potentially, rather than the channel 1. So, spending your point of might will force me to use my point of might.
Strikes and stuff. You get a free strike from Elrond.
I will be striking with Elrond.
Beachbone's going to strike as well to counter Elrond's free 1. Let's do the hobbits first then, actually.
Okay, so 3 for me. What am I after?
Oh, look at that! You're after the 6. Galadriel gets it on the 6.
Lovely. So
spank those hobbits
3
to death.
strikes. I will start with the one who has got the point of fate gone.
Yep.
So I think I'm looking for 4s.
No?
Still no.
Hey! So it kills Merry.
Lovely.
Pippin remains
just
alive.
Backs off a touch. Doesn't fall down the hill. This should be entertaining.
Hey! Very good.
Thank you.
Very good.
Hours of preparation for this.
I can sense the preparation in that. Okay, so
you're going for the 6.
Quick beam.
Do you want me to set the bar?
Go on, you set the bar. Set the bar. Ooh, it's not high.
And no might.
4 and no might. So. Come on, quick beam. Gets the 6.
Lovely.
So I think I'm going to just rend him. He gets 3 wounds.
Excellent. So I have 3 wounds and I have 3 fate.
That is true.
So I may as well chuck all the fate.
Hey, all the fate is passed, and Saruman retains his wound being the leader. So that's
just
good.
chalk them off the wrong one. There we go. Back to Saruman. He is fateless.
So Beachbone strikes. He goes up to 10.
Elrond.
He's also up to 10, and he's got the Elven Blade, so that's not good. So I'll set you the bar.
Thank you.
Oh, it's not very high so far.
It's still
shocking.
Not. Have you got any might?
I've got 2 points of might.
So the 6 will do it for me. Lord of the West.
Because you've got the Elven Blade as well, so I'm not going to do it.
Nothing.
You can spend 1 to take a wound.
Has he got any fate?
He has got 1 fate and 3 wounds left.
Yes, go on. I will use a point of might to chip the fate off.
I'll just take the wound, save the fate.
Okay.
Priority then.
Lovely.
See what happens. So 1. Oh, do I want a heroic move? I don't think I do, actually.
She has strike, so she wants to be in combat over there. He wants to be over here. So let's start with Saruman Sorcerer's Blasting that hobbit.
The hobbit?
Yeah. 5.
Gets
Mainly
5.
for the distance. If I can push him away and keep him out of the fight, I'm not so bothered whether he lives.
Resistant to magic from the hobbit. No.
It's no good.
So he gets blasted away, he's probably going to die as well.
So he takes a strength 5.
Yep.
Which does nothing. And he gets blasted away. Is it D6?
D6 inches. 1. So he just goes off.
That might be enough to stop his little hop legs getting in the fight, to be honest.
Well, he's knocked over as well, isn't he? So he'll be up on his
He's
foot.
definitely not coming into the fun. Do you know, he doesn't want to be in the fun this turn. Galadriel will cast the Little Banish at the Fateless Ent. It's a 6!
Fateless Ent. He gets the free resist from
the fact he's not a spirit.
He's not a spirit, and he's run out of will, so... Oh, he gets it! He gets it on the 6. It's an Ent move 6.
So,
Boo-ah rum! Look at them, resistant to magic. I told you they'd be good.
that's fine. She's going in for the fun. And do I have to take turret checks with these before I charge them? Double 1s.
No.
He's fine. Fine as well, and he's going to come off the hill.
Excellent, thank you so much.
But I should do his terror check before I move him. He's fine as well. He's not casting any magic. She's cast the magic. He's cast the magic.
Pippin is just going to stand up. There we go. Combat's there.
Wicked. We'll start with the strike. I think I've got to call a strike with Galadriel anyway.
It's a tricky decision. Does Galadriel spend the might to try and help wound the Ents, or strike up to win the fight? She's got to be the protectoress of herself as well as Lothlorien. The strike's the right choice.
Elrond gets the free one, which he will use, which is quite good. I quite like that.
Yeah, it is pretty handy.
And we're going to start with Elrond.
Do I want to strike with Beachbone? I'm not going to bother striking, because I don't think Galadriel's going to kill me.
Okay, so...
I'll set the bar. Oh, you need to strike first.
Strike. It's good.
Yes, damn, that's annoying. I've got a 5, it's not bad. Oh, she's out of might as well.
Is this Galadriel?
Yeah, that's Galadriel, so she's out of might, so I'm quite happy with that.
Well, she's got 1 might, but she can't...
So she's not enough to change the course of history. Right.
No.
So Beachbone will deliver the goods.
We'll just move the exciting dice.
Come on, Beachbone. So we're looking for 3s.
Oh,
come on! What the hell? Ah, Dairy Dumpkins. Okay.
Is that really that? Yeah.
I can't do anything about that. I mean, I could spend 2 points of might and take 2 wounds, but you've got fate rerollable, so is it even worth it? It's not worth it at all. That's so annoying. Damn it. I should have thrown her away and hurled her into the woods or something. Okay, so L1 gets a free strike against Beachbone. So,
God, that's 3 twos. That would leave me ashen-faced.
Oh, just as exciting. So Elrond doesn't strike up enough to get the fight value.
I think he may have to.
He's fight 6, so I've got higher fight.
So if I can might that,
you can't might a strike roll.
Well, in that case, I won't. So
quick beam. Come on, do the deed. I get 6, so nothing you can do about that.
No.
Then Elrond is going to be rendered to death. He gets 3 wounds on the rend. Ooh, do I want to take a...
2 wounds.
Yeah, sorry, 2 wounds, and do I want to make it a 3? He's only got 1 point of might left, quick beam.
Elrond, reroll fate.
Yeah. No, I won't spend the might then.
Hey, so just 2 wounds then.
2 wounds, yep.
First point of fate.
Fine.
Second point of fate.
Fine.
So 2 fate off Elrond. Takes him down to 1 fate.
Excellent.
Hey, so we're getting through the heroic resources bit now.
Very much so. Right, so we're on to another priority roll, and you haven't used any of your thingy yet.
No. I will now.
Yeah, because I've just reminded you of it. So you've got...
I knew I'd got it. So I'll use a point of foresight to get up to 5, which means I get it because you had it last time.
Okay.
We'll start with Saruman on the Hobbit with the Sorcerer's Blast.
Okay.
Gets it on the 6.
Hobbity resistance to magic. No, not enough.
Ace, so he takes the strength 5. Oh, I forgot the channeling, didn't I?
Not
Can't
enough.
reroll that anyway, but anyway, he's zapped and he disappears an inch back and pro. So he can't get Saruman. And if Saruman's got enough move, he's going in full throttle. Over there.
He's not fearless, is he? So just on the off chance.
On the double ones.
He's fine.
Ace. Elrond wants to be in that combat as well, does he? Yes, he does, so he will do his terror check.
He's fine. Elwyn goes in.
So, okay, we will cast the banishment using one of her stored and one of her standard ones at the quick beam.
Okay. So 1 in combat.
So they're 5s.
You're out of range for the reroll, so quick beam just gets the free reroll for not being a spirit. Gets the 5 as well.
5.
Excellent stuff.
And then she'll check her terror and go into combat.
Yeah.
And circle round the hill so we can see on the camera.
Yeah. Excellent, there we go. And just the only thing remaining is for Hobbit to stand up and move 2 inches.
Great. So Elrond gets the free strike.
Yeah.
I will use Galadriel. Let me chalk off one of Sauron and one of Galadriel's proper. I keep calling him Sauron, but he isn't. So Galadriel strikes.
Galadriel's out of might then.
Elrond strikes the free.
I'm not going to strike.
Pace.
I'll take it on the chin because I don't think she can actually do the deed if
Okay,
she.
we're going to start with Saruman and.
Okay, Saruman and Elrond.
So Elrond's strike is a 3.
It's enough to get to
I'm
fight
good.
9. Yeah.
I'll just look for the 6s. So I've got 3 dice with Elrond. He'll use his Lord of the West.
That's fine so far. And then
5.
you can always spend a might if you want it. Not now. No, you can wait for Saruman.
Am I fine to do Saruman's first?
Yeah.
Fine. So Saruman's on 3. He's not wounded yet, is he?
No.
He's got the 6s.
Okay, so you win.
Ace. So
you're looking fishing for 6s.
6s
So these
on
are Saruman's dice?
Elrond's dice.
Elrond's dice first.
Lord of the West on that one.
You can spend a might to get a wound.
Will that kill him?
It won't kill him.
Yeah, we'll use a point of might for that.
And then Saruman strikes, looking for the same.
So just a 6 from Saruman on 3 dice.
And no rerolls.
Nothing.
Nothing. So Quick Beam survives by the skin of his bark.
Another Ent treading on thin branches after another wound goes down. Elrond's free strike is proving very choppy.
Galadriel will have to face off against Beachbone. So
she's-
Galadriel strikes up to 9. So she's higher fight. So I'll set you a bar.
Oh,
Got a 5. That's pretty good.
So 5 or 6 for her. Oh no!
Oh, and she's out of might. So this is good news for
Yeah.
Beachbone. So. Oh, come on, that's disastrous. 1 wound. Do I spend a might to get another one? She's got no wounds or no fate suffered.
Yeah, she's got 3 fate still.
I think I will spend a point of might this time because you're looking a bit short.
Okay, so first point of fate.
Rerollable.
Reroll.
Keeps
Fine. Second point of fate.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Fine. So
2 points of
1
fate.
fate left. Chewing through the might. Okay. So priority on whatever turn it is. So 5.
And even my foresight points wouldn't do it because I had it last time. So
Do you want to call a move with Elrond?
no.
No. Okay. So can't get into combat, so he'll just go there. Oh, that's stupid hell.
It's fine. He's on the hill. Into her.
There.
Hey.
That is what I'll do. And then Saruman is left to do his goodness.
Okay.
So Beachbone charging at Elrond, thingamajig into Galadriel,
Quick beam was it into Galadriel?
quick beam into Galadriel, and then
Quick
Saruman
beam.
is left to do some nastiness.
Okay, so of your Ents, who has fate?
So quick beam has 1 wound, no fate.
Great. I'm going to do Sorcerer's Blast with Saruman on the Hobbit again. It's a 5.
Yeah.
So resist.
Hey, good old Hobbit. He's resisting like nobody's business.
Fine. Anyway, up into.
Don't forget your terror check.
Up into there. So she can now cast her banishment on Quick Beam. 2 dice from the store, 1 free one.
Right.
It's the 6.
Oh, this could be the end of Quick Beam. And this is the one you're fighting against, yeah?
That's fine.
Oh, he gets the 6!
Does he?
He
Oh,
absolutely
so
gets the 6.
disappointing.
Look at that. Entmoot 6, beautiful stuff. Oh, that's a clutch. That's a big moment.
That is very exciting. Nothing else of mine to move. Nothing else of yours to move.
Right. Okay, so we're straight into combat then. So
I thought when I got the first end gone that this was going the way of the Vanquishers, but
I think there's still potential here, isn't there?
there is. I've really wanted the chance to use the Galadriel special power while she's alive, but I think with the rerollable fate and the fact there's 2 in the combat, I think I'll be good for that.
Yeah, the one thing I'm thinking right now is that this is the first time I've been able to have 2 Vanquishers in combat with 1 ent. Ooh. So this is the time for the bludgeon, if I get it.
The reason I went in there, because I know both of those are quite low, so I'm getting 6 dice, and potentially, if I'm in range, the reroll from Elrond, and I've got...
You've got no strike in this combat, that's the big one. So I've got point of might with quick beam still remaining.
I think you are trapped if you...
if I lose, I'm dead. I think if I lose, I'm dead, but if I win... Yeah. I think I might be in for a chance. All to play for. You get a free strike, I'm striking with Beachbone, just on the off chance. So you strike up to 10 and you've got the Elven Blade. I strike up to 10, I don't have an Elven Blade, so you've got a slight advantage here. Elrond gets a 4 with the Lord of the West. Gets a 5.
So I can get it if I need to with my...
Come on, Beachbone. I've got a 5 as well, and Elrond, that forces Elrond to spend the might.
Are you out of might?
I have just spent it on the last strike.
Great, so. Well, I will use a point of might for that.
So Elrond's spending his final point of might there to get the win against Beachbone, who still has 2 wounds and a fate remaining, so this is a big deal.
This stop me dying, so...
He gets no wounds in. Oh, he gets a cheeky wound there. I'll take the wound and keep the fate. It's very exciting. Into the final.
Ace, that was exciting.
That was good. Saruman and Galadriel against Quickbeam, who has the higher fight. So, set me a bar.
You'll have to anyway.
Oh, look at all those 6s! Okay,
I'll do the banner reroll just in case. Again,
okay, so here we go. I've got to get a 5 because Quickbeam has the might. Got a 5. Okay, I'm going to spend the might. So Quickbeam spends his final point of might. And he's going to pick up Saruman and use him as a... Oh wait, do I pick up Saruman or do I pick up Galadriel? I think I pick up Saruman and use him as a bludgeon.
Okay.
Excellent special rule. Right, I'm going to just clarify what it is. So, it turns out, bludgeon, you have to slay a target for it to actually be worth doing. So, if I pick up Saruman, whack Galadriel, she'll only take 1 wound, Saruman will only take 1 hit, and then that will be it. So actually I don't get quite as many dice as if I just crank on.
There's a good chance of doing a wound on each of them.
Yes.
However, in reality, I think you're better off here either lobbing someone away for the comedy, or just going for the rend kill.
I think I'm just going to smack them with my branches, so that's what I'm going to do. Saruman is the target. You've got 3 wounds left, so...
I've got 3 wounds, I've got no fate, so you're looking for the 3
threes will do it. Ah! 1-1. It just eliminates the chances of killing everything. So Saruman is down to 1 wound, which is important, but not enough. Excellent work.
He lives to fight another day.
On to another turn of combat then.
Brilliant. And now it's a chance for the foresight.
Yes,
I can't say the phrase because I have to put pound and swear jar if I do.
Oh, no. Ooh, it's not enough. There's not enough foresight in the world to save you there.
And there's no might.
No might on the table, so this is exciting. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to send Pippin into Elrond, but he has to pass a courage check first. He loves it, absolutely loves it. So Pippin, straight in, bam. Then we don't get any free heroic strikes. Quick Beam will go for Galadriel, and then Beachbone is going to go for Saruman.
Ace. We may yet get a free strike. Well, we'll go for 2 dice banishment on
Quick Beam. So this is a free one and 1 out the store, so you've only got 2 left.
Oh,
it goes off on a 3, so it's not high. I could resist this with my free non-spirit thing. I do. It goes back on a 5.
Dice or 2 dice?
Use 2. So you've only got...
So I use 1 out of the pot.
Yeah, 1 out of the pot, so you've got 2 will left.
Okay, so that wasn't what was planned.
Excellent. Yes, if you'd have killed him, you could have then moved on and...
Elrond can cast Renew to give Saruman a... He hasn't taken a wound, has he? Yes, to give Saruman a wound back.
He can.
Well, that's not too bad. So it's on a 3+ with a 12-inch range. So I will use... he hasn't got a free one, so I'll use 2 out the pot. On the 3+, it's good.
So Saruman gets a wound back.
Yep.
That's big. Let's start with the really important one. Elrond versus Pippin. You can, if you strike, you could probably feint. Because then you could go up to 7 and then...
My strike is free.
goes down to, it goes up to 10 or whatever, and then you can fade down to 7, so you're absolutely fine.
So 3.
Oh, it's only a 5 with the Lord of the West. Can Pippin best Elrond in combat?
No.
Another 1. Dramatic.
So 4, I think I'm after 4s.
Yeah, he's dead.
3, he's gone.
That's a dead Hobbit. But has the Hobbit done enough this turn to hold off the advances? We'll find out. Let's see what we've got. So we've got Beachbone against the leader, Saruman. Do you want to set me a bar?
I do. And can you check to see if I'm moving 3 inches of Elrond, just in case?
He's got the 6. You don't need the 6. You were in range of the banner. Right, come on. It's a 6 from Beachbone, there's no banner. It's a 6, it's the Entmoot 6. Look at that. Entmoot takes the glory. So,
Lovely.
3 dice, no fate. All I need is 3s. I'm tempting fate here. I really am. Okay. Oh! It's enough. It's enough.
Gone. He's eliminated.
That is a dead leader. Saruman out of the game. Ooh, this is interesting. So now we're even in terms of victory points, probably. I haven't actually tallied up the Lords of the Banner points,
we're not even thinking about the scenario. We're just killing everything. Everything must die.
Right,
If
well,
she can just stay alive one more turn to do her magical magic, that'd be fine.
set as the bar. It's only a 5. No might on the table. Oh, quick beam. Quick beam fails. He's got no might. He's only got 1 wound remaining. No fate.
We're looking We're looking for 6s then.
6s.
Nothing.
Oh, this is tense. This is tense. That means it's another turn of magic.
And that was us thinking this could be over really quickly.
I did think that. Turn number whatever it is, priority. Oh, and it goes to the Entmoot dice.
No, I don't think it does, because I think I'm going to...
You've only got 2 foresight points. Oh, no. Because you spent one
I'm
earlier.
not going to use the foresight point.
Excellent. Although I don't think it really matters in this point. So,
Are you just charging?
because I can't really think of a way of doing this other than just charging in. As long as the advantage is I know you don't get the banner for Galadriel. So, quick beam into Galadriel, and this guy into into Elrond.
Okay, which of your tree men don't have fate?
The one that's fighting Galadriel.
So I insta-kill that by using the... It's only got 1 wound as well, hasn't it?
Yes.
1 wound, no fate.
1 wound, no fate.
Fine, so I insta-kill using the magical power.
So you're going to go with the ultra super unresistible banishment power.
I think that's easier than me winning the fight when I've got a lower fight value and the 6. I mean, I could attempt to use the banishment. I think Elrond's going to keep that chap tied up for a bit longer. So we're going to use Go Back to the Void from whence you came. She may choose to exert her full power. She immediately casts a channeled version of banishment which cannot be resisted, but you may use fate to prevent these wounds, but you have no fate.
On quick beam. Yeah.
Her will goes down to nothing, and she does not gain her Lady of Lothlorien or War Aspect special rules.
The mighty Ent falls. Oh, it's a big one.
And the other 2 are in the combat, aren't they? So
yes. So, Lady of Light is prone, so she can collapse.
Kid.
Right. So we've discovered that she still retains her 3 attacks, but she will be unarmed. So it's not great if we're relying on the Lady of Lothlorien. But finally, we've got a combat with Elrond and Beachbone, and Elrond gets a free heroic strike. So it could be a very important strike if you squiff it. You do not squiff it. It's fight 9.
No, he's still on, Elrond.
Right. Elrond has 3 dice and a rerollable thing. He gets a 4, gets a 5, a 6 will take it for Beachbone. Come on, it's just a 5. Not enough.
No might.
No might on Beachbone anymore.
Lovely.
So he backs off.
3, spent 4 to 6s, Lord of the West.
Lord of the West, can you get the 6? No, it's not enough, so there's another round of fighting left to go. So,
that's fine.
Priority.
That's dice.
5. So Elrond gets to go first.
First of all, she is going to stand up and walk forward a little bit, because she may as well be doing some work, couldn't she? Because I need dice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be able to trap you. Shove Elrond in. I'll do his terror check. He's fine.
So it's another roll off.
Whacking in.
So set me a bar. So he strikes up to enough. And there's the 6. So it's just
looking for 6.
fishing for 6s. There's a 6. Right, this is the final fate. It could be death. It is death.
Has he got no wounds?
No, that's it. That's the last one. Beach burn goes.
Oh.
And victory to the Vanquishers of the Necromancer.
They look so bloody smug, don't they?
So, there you go. That was our Ents versus Vanquishers. As I said in the title of the video, this is the army to beat the Vanquishers, and they lost.
I know, I'm so disappointed because I, even though I wasn't playing them, I really had high hopes for the Ents, especially when, having looked down the list, how nullified the Vanquishers were. But yeah, they still came back kicking.
Yeah, it's a shame because they really did take off a lot of damage off the Vanquishers. I mean, Saruman died, Galadriel had only 1 fate left, Elrond only had 1 fate left. I think another round of combat successful, they'd all be dead, or one of them would be dead, and that would be fantastic. But Treebeard did go down early, and I think had he been a bit more successful, that would have swung the tide of things. I think because, I mean, although the hobbits proved useful in just tagging people and stopping you getting all your guys in combat, an Ent would have been better at that.
Yeah, the hobbits are handy for nabbing objectives, are handy for trapping things, but they weren't very handy in what we were doing today. Like I say, there was a lot of excellent early luck, but the ability to throw the banishment and just chip off wounds is really good, isn't it?
Yeah, that banishment is a killer. And I mean, we discussed this in advance that an objective game would probably be pointless in this sort of army, but the Vanquishers would really struggle, and I think maybe even the Ents would do better because they can drop Merry and Pippin off and go and grab an early objective and hold that while the Ents engage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not entirely sure that this is going to redefine the tournament scene of everyone taking swarms and swarms of Ents, but it would be a good add to a lot of lists if you were going to come up against a lot of offensive good magic, I suppose.
I mean, that's the problem, is that you've just got to find an army that is able to resist these things. I mean, obviously, not everyone's going to go out there playing with Vanquishers and Necromancer, and nor is everyone going to find an army that's going to counter the Vanquishers and Necromancer. But it's certainly true that if you have a particularly annoying person in your gaming club who just wants to take Vanquishers and Necromancer all the time, this is the army to take against them.
Absolutely. It is as hard a counter, I think, as you can get. They're hard to wound. They're hard to cast spells on. They can't be immobilized. That's ace.
And they can't, and they also drain your might for the heroic strikes. Elrond was very annoying with his free one, but draining Galadriel of her might, that was essential for the strikes. And once they'd done that, it's just down to the dice, isn't it? Of if you can set the high enough bar to win it. But let's talk a bit about Radagast as well, because throwing in Radagast with a Slay is the sort of next step up, I think, for a lot of people. You get the Nature's Wrath, all that sort of stuff. For the cost of that, I get 1, maybe more Ents, 2 Ents, something like that. So I think I'd rate the chances again if we bumped it up. We didn't have a Radagast with Slay, so we didn't do it. But I reckon that 2 Ents is probably about the same as a Radagast.
Yeah, being able to cast the spells in combat for the Vanquishers list sort of gets over the being swarmed by chaff and spam. Radagast on the Slay is not going to add a lot against these Ents.
It's true, but then what's to stop them? This is the Vanquishers of the Necromancer, and they are busted. Do you agree? Comment below, and also consider joining and supporting the channel by becoming a patron. You get freebies. I'm sorry for the offensive terminology used to call out the Vanquishers of the Necromancer during that video. But to be fair, they were absolutely busted. But what is broken can be fixed, and that is exactly what the Middle-earth designers have done today. Literally, as I pressed the button to premiere the video, the FAQs came out and changed everything about this video. So apologies for basically misleading you throughout the course of this video, because the Vanquishers are no longer like that. The army that you've just seen in action is no longer even allowed on the battlefield, because the FAQs today say you've got to have Gandalf in it. So you'd have to have 4 of them, which would be too many points for the number of Ents there, or drop one of the characters. And to be fair, you saw the power of those 3 characters, whether it's the reroll for the magic for Saruman, whether it's the heroic strike for Elrond, and I think 2 of them are compulsory anyway. I haven't got the book to hand. So either way, that list cannot happen anymore, which is a great change, I think, for the FAQ. It means it's a little bit more thematic, which is exactly what the Vanquishers is all about, and it also makes it a lot less broken. The second thing is the Vanquishers' ability to cast magical powers in combat has been tweaked slightly. Their tweakage includes stopping them from casting the Wrath of Bruinen, Nature's Wrath, or Sorceress Blast in combat. So you can still do the Banish, which, to be fair, was doing pretty much all the work against the Ents, but against other armies that are more sort of troop based, the knockdown was proving really irritating to play against. You know, if you get all your guys knocked down in one combat, you don't have even a chance of doing anything, even if you win. So I think it's a really great change to the Vanquishers Necromancer. I just wish that they'd waited 1 week, although I suppose it does mean that I can include these comments in this video. So in short, the jury's still out on the Vanquishers Necromancer. Are they broken? Maybe they are, but maybe this new FAQ that was just released today has tweaked and fixed them. What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. Do you think the Ents would take them if it had Gandalf included? Do let me know. I'm really interested to know. And also, any feedback on the filming of the battle report, greatly appreciated. This is the first time that I've filmed with kind of fancy cameras and stuff, but was involved myself. So it's one person filming, and I've also been involved. So let me know if you think that worked, if it was static, if it wasn't interesting enough. I'm keen to know, and you know, I'll take that on board and see whether I do more videos with me as one of the players or with 2 other people that I film. Keen to know. Other than that, thank you very much. Comment, as I said, like and subscribe to the channel. We just hit 5,000 subscribers, which I'm really happy with. I think it's grown organically, so I really love that. And also, consider becoming a Patreon, which will, of course, motivate me to releasing videos on time. Although, apologies to all my patrons who may have seen some teasers about this video before it was, you know, out of date. So, thank you very much for watching. Boo-rum.